somebody tell me?
Peter, come.
Answer if you can.
One of you here will betray me to my enemies.
I want someone to tell me, what is the soul of a man?
Jesus of Nazareth,
You are charged with blasphemy.
He has employed demons to heal. He threatened to destroy the temple.
Tell us, are you the Son of God? I am. I am coming soon.
What was it about the Son of God that sets it apart from other films that we've seen about Christ?
Well, we haven't seen Jesus on the big screen for almost 10 years since Passion of the Christ, and almost 50 years since the greatest story ever told. Passion, if you remember, only focused on 3 days, the last 3 days of Jesus' life. And we wanted to have a movie that told the journey of Jesus' life, beginning with his birth in our Christmas story. It goes through his ministry, mission, the miracles. It deals with the crucifixion, but it goes through to the resurrection, the ascension, and ends on the Great Commission. So you get to travel in the footsteps with Jesus and the disciples, and you get an opportunity to really fall in love with him, so that by the time he goes through the trial and the arrest and the crucifixion, that you really care about him, not just because he's our Savior, but because you have cared about him, the man. You feel the humanity of him, you feel the kindness and the compassion of him. And I think that's what it is about Son of God, that emotionally engages the audience.
Now, you not only were one of the producers for this film, but you also play Mother Mary. So what was the most challenging thing about getting into the character for that role?
Well, you know, I have loved Jesus my whole life, and but I had never fully considered what it must have been like to be his mother. You know, we know that Mary was the mother of the Son of God, but she was also the mother of a son. And it was that humanity in the telling of the story. What must that have felt like? You know, what was she thinking? What was she going through? How do you stand there and watch your own son be murdered in such a way? But it was the most beautiful role that I have ever played.
Now, you're talking about how it must have felt for a mother to have had to watch her son go through such a brutal thing with the crucifixion. What was it like actually being on set and having to watch that scene play out?
Yeah, you know, we were, of all the scenes in our film, it was the most challenging scene for many reasons. It was emotionally challenging for all of us, for the actors, in particular for Diogo, to have to reenact the crucifixion. But I think it was very tough on our crew as well, just to, you know, the cruelty of it. It was a horrible way to die. It was very barbaric to think that human beings could do that to anybody. And, you know, it took hours of makeup, and then there were the logistical challenges of getting a man up on a cross. We had to make sure that cross was safe, that it didn't fall over. On one of the days there were very high winds, and on one of the days there was very intense sunshine. But I think maybe the most startling moment of all, we had asked everybody we knew to pray that the scene would be safe. And we had a man whose job it was on the location to clear each location of snakes and scorpions, because we were shooting in high desert areas. And maybe on any given day he would find 1 or 2 snakes on average. But on the morning of the crucifixion, when I got up to the set, he had a cloth bag that was writhing on the side of the road, and he had over 40 snakes that he had cleared from around the rocks around the foot of the cross. And you know, the symbolism of the snake wasn't lost on any of us. So Diogo Morgado is a beautiful Portuguese actor who we cast in the most important role of Jesus. He brings such beautiful qualities to this role. I think for a whole generation, when they close their eyes and imagine Jesus, it's Diogo's face that they will see. He brought the qualities of strength, he's charismatic, he's kind and compassionate, he has a natural humility, he has good warmth and sweetness and humor. And, you know, I can't imagine anybody else in this role but Diogo. You know, we moved through this project very prayerfully. We all did. And we took it very seriously, because for, you know, a generation to come, Son of God will be seen. We will belong God, and Son of God will be seen. There was a previous Jesus movie made in the 80s that has been seen by over 1 billion people and translated into every language. And, you know, it's time for a new movie on Jesus, and we feel that Son of God is a gift to our community, and we hope that everyone comes out and sees it. The Son of God comes out February 28th. It comes out in English. It also comes out in Spanish, and it's, you know, we just know there's a big Hispanic community here in Texas, and often they're underserved, and so we created this beautiful dub so that it can be available for families everywhere to experience Son of God together.